Have you ever stopped to think about the objects in your bedroom and how they affect your sleep, your energy, or even your mental well-being? You might be surprised to learn that simple things, like where you place your phone or the photos hanging on your walls, can have a profound impact on how you rest and recharge. We often assume that our bedroom is a peaceful sanctuary, but what if certain items in your space are unknowingly disrupting your sleep, causing anxiety, or draining your energy? In today's video, we're going to uncover the hidden influences in your bedroom that could be keeping you from the deep, restful sleep you deserve. From mirrors reflecting unsettling energy to family photos that might be pulling your mind into the past, we'll explore how small adjustments in your environment can transform your nights and your energy. Before we dive in, I invite you to take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Buddhist Wisdom Daily. By doing so, you'll be part of our community where we share daily insights into creating a balanced, peaceful life, one step at a time. Trust me, you won't want to miss the valuable tips we're about to share, so let's get started. In the fast-paced digital age we live in today, our mobile phones have become an inseparable part of our daily lives. They serve as tools for communication, work, entertainment, and even health monitoring. It's hard to imagine a day without them, and many of us keep them close at all times, especially beside our pillows when we sleep. It seems harmless, right? After all, it's just a phone, an essential part of our routine. However, this seemingly innocuous habit could be silently harming us in ways we might not even realize. Let's delve into the science first. Mobile phones emit electromagnetic radiation, even when they're not actively being used. This radiation is something we can't see or feel, but its effects are real. When placed near our beds, these invisible waves can interfere with our sleep cycle, disrupt our nervous system, and increase the risk of headaches, memory problems, and even heart issues. The blue light emitted by our phones is particularly problematic. It suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating our sleep. When our melatonin levels are disrupted, falling into a deep, restful sleep becomes incredibly difficult, leaving us to feel exhausted and mentally foggy in the morning, despite having slept for hours. But beyond the scientific explanation, there's a deeper spiritual perspective that can help us understand why we should keep our phones away from our beds. In many philosophical traditions, including those taught by the Buddha, the energy around us is seen as something that directly impacts our mental and physical health. The bedroom, especially the area around our bed, is considered a sacred space, a place where our bodies and minds should be allowed to fully rest and recharge. This is where the power of balance and calmness is key to our healing. When we place our phones next to our pillows, we invite a constant flow of disruptive energy into the sanctuary of rest. In Buddhism, one of the core teachings is to live with mindfulness, which means being aware of how our actions and surroundings impact our inner peace. The electromagnetic waves emitted by our phones are disruptive in nature. They create an energetic imbalance that can manifest in strange dreams, anxiety, or a sense of unease when we wake up. The bedroom, a space meant to rejuvenate us, is thrown off balance by these invisible forces. It is no surprise then that many people report waking up in the middle of the night for no apparent reason or feeling restless, despite getting the recommended hours of sleep. There is a story in Buddhist teachings that illustrates the concept of balance in a profound way. The Buddha once spoke of the importance of creating harmony in all aspects of life. He compared the mind to a tranquil pond. If you continuously throw stones, representing distractions and disturbances, into the water, the pond becomes murky and still. Similarly, if we surround ourselves with distractions, like the radiation from a mobile phone, our minds become agitated and it becomes harder for us to find the peace and clarity we need to rest. One of the most profound lessons from Buddhism is the importance of right environment, which emphasizes creating spaces that nurture our well-being. The bedroom should be a place of peace, serenity, and energy renewal. When we allow the energy of our phones to flood this space, we are not giving our bodies and minds the opportunity to rest fully and recover. In the words of a great Buddhist teacher, if you wish to live with a clear mind, you must first create a clear space. So how can we integrate these teachings into our modern lives? It's simple yet powerful. Distance your phone from your bed. Ideally, it should be at least 3 feet away. If you use your phone as an alarm, place it on a table across the room. This small adjustment will not only minimize your exposure to electromagnetic radiation, but also encourage a healthier morning routine. Imagine the peaceful start to your day when you don't have to reach for your phone the moment you wake up. No immediate stress or distractions, just calmness and clarity. If it's impossible to keep your phone that far away, try switching it to airplane mode before going to bed. This will stop the phone from emitting radiation and reduce its interference with your body's natural energy flow. And of course, it's essential to make a habit of avoiding your phone at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Instead of scrolling through social media or reading emails, try reading a book, listening to calming music, or even practicing meditation to relax your mind. Incorporating these practices into your life doesn't just improve your sleep quality, it's also an opportunity to reconnect with the timeless wisdom of ancient teachings. Buddhism teaches us that our environment plays a significant role in our spiritual and physical health. By making small but meaningful changes to the space where we sleep, we can foster balance, clarity, and a deep sense of peace, both in our minds and in our lives. The next time you think about placing your phone beside your pillow, remember that it's not just a harmless habit, it's a silent disruptor of your peace and well-being. Take a moment to reflect on your surroundings and how they impact your inner harmony. By making simple adjustments, you can transform your bedroom into a sanctuary that supports your health, your energy, and your spiritual growth. After all, when we cultivate peace in our environment, we are better able to cultivate peace within ourselves. Now that we've explored the impact of keeping a mobile phone near your bed, let's turn our attention to another seemingly harmless habit that could be affecting your health and energy: keeping medicine close at hand while you sleep. At first glance, it might seem like a smart and practical choice to have your medication right beside your pillow, especially when you're dealing with chronic health issues or just need to take something before bed. But what if I told you that this simple act could actually be doing more harm than good? It might sound surprising, but the truth is that where you place your medicine matters more than you think. When we think of medicine, we naturally associate it with healing and recovery. However, in many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, the act of healing goes beyond just taking pills or remedies. It's also about cultivating an environment that nurtures both the body and the mind. And when it comes to your bedroom, the place where you rest and recharge, it's crucial that we consider how our surroundings affect our ability to heal. So let's take a deeper look at how the simple act of placing your medication near your bed could be affecting your health in ways that go beyond the physical. What might seem like a small, convenient decision could actually be disrupting the energy in your room, interfering with your body's natural rhythms, and even hindering your recovery. It's time to challenge the conventional wisdom and reimagine how we approach health in the context of our environment. Let's dig into why the practice of keeping medicine near your bed could be more harmful than you realize, and how a small adjustment could make all the difference in restoring not only your body, but also your mental and spiritual balance. By understanding the deeper implications of this habit, we can begin to take action and create a space conducive to true healing, a space that fosters positive energy, restful sleep, and rejuvenation for both the body and the soul. Many of us turn to incense and scented candles to create a calming atmosphere in our bedrooms, thinking that these items will enhance our sleep experience. They fill the room with soothing scents and a warm, inviting glow, offering a sense of relaxation after a long day. It's easy to see why these items are so popular. They're often associated with peace, tranquility, and even spiritual practices. But what if I told you that keeping incense or candles too close to your bed could actually be doing more harm than good? Let's take a deeper look at why this seemingly harmless habit can disrupt your health, your sleep, and even your energy. While incense and candles may seem like a great way to unwind, they can release harmful gases when burned, including carbon monoxide. Even in small amounts, carbon monoxide can affect your respiratory system, causing headaches, dizziness, and difficulty sleeping. Additionally, many scented candles contain synthetic fragrances, which can irritate your airways and cause allergic reactions, especially for sensitive individuals. You might not immediately notice these effects, but over time, exposure to these chemicals can seriously affect your well-being and make it harder for you to get a restful night's sleep. From a more spiritual perspective, incense and candles are linked to the fire element. In many cultures, including Buddhist philosophy, the elements, earth, water, fire, and air, are deeply intertwined with our sense of balance and harmony. In the context of your bedroom, which should be a space dedicated to rest and rejuvenation, the dynamic, fiery energy of burning incense or candles can disturb the equilibrium of the room. A bedroom is meant to be a place of stability, where your body can fully relax and recharge. But the fire element, with its active, intense energy, can create restlessness, making it difficult to enter a peaceful, deep sleep. This is where Buddhist teachings can offer valuable insight. In Buddhism, there's a concept known as mindfulness of the environment. The spaces we inhabit greatly influence our mental and spiritual state. In a meditation practice, for instance, creating a peaceful environment is essential for focusing the mind. The same principle applies to your bedroom. If your space is filled with too much fiery energy, whether from candles, incense, or even electronics, your mind will struggle to find calm and balance. The fire element, while powerful, can become overwhelming if not used in moderation. A powerful Buddhist teaching reminds us, the environment shapes the mind as much as the mind shapes the environment. In other words, the energy of your surroundings directly influences your internal state. If your bedroom is filled with scents that are too overpowering or an imbalance of fire energy, your mind will have a much harder time relaxing and entering a restorative sleep state. Instead of feeling calm and peaceful, you might find yourself waking up with strange dreams or a sense of unease. In the Buddhist tradition, we often speak about the importance of creating an environment that supports clarity, peace, and healing. The air you breathe, the energy you feel, and the sense you encounter all play a role in this. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the incense and candles you burn before bed. While they can create a temporary sense of relaxation, if they're left burning too long or placed too close to your bed, they could lead to restless nights, strange dreams, or even nightmares. Instead of burning incense or candles directly by your pillow, try using them sparingly. If you truly enjoy the soothing effects of a calming scent, opt for essential oils like lavender or sandalwood. Gentler, more natural aromas that won't overwhelm your senses or disrupt your sleep. In fact, many Buddhist practices include the use of calming scents, but they do so in a mindful way. Incense, for instance, is often burned during meditation to create a sacred atmosphere. However, the key is moderation. Burning incense or candles in your room for a short period before bed can be beneficial, but you should always extinguish them before lying down. Leaving a candle burning all night or keeping incense smoldering while you sleep can pose not only a physical risk, such as fire hazards, but also disrupt the tranquility of your space. In the Buddhist worldview, balance is the key to everything. Whether it's the elements in nature or the energy we surround ourselves with, it's important to understand that extremes, whether too much fire, air, or even water, can cause imbalances that disrupt our peace. By being mindful of the energy you invite into your bedroom, you can ensure that it remains a restful, peaceful space, conducive to deep sleep and spiritual healing. So next time you reach for that scented candle or incense stick, think about how it might be affecting your energy. Instead of using them excessively, consider using gentle, natural alternatives that support your relaxation without overwhelming your senses. Remember, just as the Buddha taught, to walk the path of peace, we must first create peace within ourselves and in our environment. By making simple adjustments in how we use scent in our bedroom, we can foster a space that truly supports our well-being, our sleep, and our peace of mind. In many households, it's common to keep family photos near the bed. People believe that these pictures bring warmth, closeness, and a sense of connection to their loved ones, especially when they're displayed prominently in the bedroom. After all, who doesn't enjoy waking up to the faces of family members or feeling the presence of those we hold dear? It's comforting, right? But what if I told you that this innocent practice might actually be disturbing your peace and affecting your sleep in ways you hadn't considered? Let's explore how something as simple as a photograph can influence the energy in your bedroom and, ultimately, your well-being. Think about it. When you look at a family photo, it's not just the image you see, it's the memories and emotions tied to it. Now imagine that photo is of someone who has passed away. While you may cherish the memory of that person, their image can unintentionally bring with it an emotional weight that disturbs your inner peace. The presence of these photos, particularly those of deceased loved ones, can evoke feelings of being watched or a sense of lingering presence in the room. This can lead to subtle anxiety and restlessness, both while falling asleep and throughout the night. Your mind may have a hard time fully relaxing because it's constantly drawn to the past, replaying old memories and emotions, even if you're not consciously aware of it. This effect isn't just psychological, it can also be spiritual. In many traditions, including Buddhist philosophy, it's believed that the energy of those who have passed on can linger in the spaces where they once lived. According to Buddhist teachings, everything, whether physical or spiritual, has energy. When we surround ourselves with images of deceased individuals, the energy associated with their passing can disrupt the harmony of our space. In the peaceful, tranquil environment that should be our bedroom, any disruption in the energy flow, whether it's from a photograph or any other object, can interfere with our ability to sleep deeply and peacefully. Buddhism teaches us about the interconnectedness of all things and how our environment plays a profound role in our mental and spiritual states. One of the core principles is that of balance. If we surround ourselves with reminders of loss, it can make it harder to cultivate the balance and peace needed to rest well. The bedroom, in particular, is a sacred space meant for rest, renewal, and tranquility. When we allow elements that remind us of grief or loss to occupy this space, we inadvertently disturb the harmony that is needed for our bodies and minds to heal. There's an old Zen story that beautifully illustrates this concept. A young monk was feeling restless and unable to sleep at night. He approached his master for advice. The master, knowing the monk's struggle, said, "When you are at peace with the present, the past has no power over you." The monk, puzzled, asked, "But how can I be at peace with the past?" The master replied, "By letting go of what no longer serves you, you create space for peace. Just as a river can only flow freely when nothing blocks its path, so too can your mind rest when you clear away the remnants of the past." This story speaks to the importance of letting go of things that prevent us from fully embracing the present moment. Our minds are often occupied by the past, whether it's through memories, regrets, or unhealed emotions. While it's natural to want to keep the memory of loved ones alive, especially those who have passed on, keeping their photographs in your bedroom can unconsciously tether your energy to the past. This prevents you from embracing the present moment fully, and it can make it difficult for you to let go of those emotional burdens during sleep. To create a more peaceful sleep environment, It's a good idea to consider moving those family portraits out of the bedroom and into living areas or spaces where they can still be appreciated, but without affecting your rest. If you feel that you must have family photos near your bed, choose images that bring uplifting energy, photos of happy moments, joyful gatherings, or peaceful landscapes. These images will serve as gentle reminders of love, happiness, and peace, rather than evoking sadness or a sense of loss. Buddhism teaches us to live in harmony with the present moment and to create an environment that nurtures our well-being. By surrounding ourselves with images that uplift our spirits and promote positivity, we can cultivate an atmosphere that supports restful sleep and inner peace. The energy in your bedroom should be a reflection of calm, serenity, and renewal. By thoughtfully selecting the photographs and objects you keep near your bed, you're making a conscious decision to honor both your mental and spiritual health. Lastly, one of the often overlooked factors that can significantly affect your sleep is the placement of mirrors. Mirrors have a unique ability to reflect and amplify energy, both positive and negative. While mirrors can enhance the beauty and light of a room, when placed directly opposite your bed, they can disrupt the natural flow of energy in your bedroom, leading to unease and restless sleep. There's a story in Buddhist teachings that perfectly illustrates this idea. A young monk struggling with anxiety and disturbed sleep went to his master for guidance. The master told him, "You are like the moon reflected in water, calm and clear when undisturbed. But when the wind blows, the water ripples, and the moon's reflection becomes clouded." The monk asked, "How can I find peace amidst these ripples?" The master replied, "The ripples are the distractions of your mind. The stillness of the moon is always there, but you must clear the water to see it. Similarly, you must clear your surroundings to find peace." This story emphasizes how our environment influences our ability to find inner peace. Just as a calm mind requires an undisturbed environment, a restful bedroom requires harmony and balance. If mirrors reflect chaotic or unsettling energy, they disrupt that balance, making it harder for you to achieve deep and restorative sleep. From a practical standpoint, mirrors facing the bed can also reflect external light sources, such as street lights, car headlights, or even moonlight. This light can create glare or shadows, disturbing your sleep by preventing your body from entering a deep, undisturbed state of rest. The light reflected by the mirror can break your sleep cycle, leaving you feeling exhausted and unrested upon waking. In Buddhism, there's a fundamental teaching that reminds us in all things, balance is key. This applies not only to our thoughts and actions, but also to the physical space we inhabit. Our surroundings have a profound impact on our mental and spiritual states. If our environment is filled with reflections that disrupt peace, like mirrors facing the bed, it becomes much harder to find serenity and relaxation. The bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest, renewal, and tranquility, not a space that amplifies restlessness. So if you must have a mirror in your bedroom, it's essential to position it wisely. Avoid large, reflective surfaces facing your bed directly, as they can amplify the energy in the room, creating imbalance. Instead, opt for smaller mirrors with rounded edges, which are known to create a more harmonious and soothing atmosphere. Rounded edges are softer and less likely to disrupt the flow of energy, promoting a peaceful environment conducive to restful sleep. Buddhist teachings often stress the importance of creating a harmonious environment for spiritual growth. Balance is the key to peace, they remind us. A bedroom with balanced, harmonious energy will support your ability to relax and sleep well, which in turn helps maintain a healthy mind and body. By thoughtfully considering where you place mirrors, you can ensure that your space is one of calm and rest, fostering peaceful sleep and emotional rejuvenation. In the end, the energy of your bedroom reflects the energy of your mind. If your space is filled with imbalance, whether through mirrors reflecting unwanted energy or light, it becomes more challenging to relax and rest. By adjusting how you place mirrors in your room, you can create a space that supports both physical rest and spiritual peace. As the Buddha said, to create peace around you, you must first create peace within. Now that we've discussed the objects that should be kept away from your bed, it's important to know what can enhance the positive energy in your space. For instance, an hourglass can promote a steady flow of progress and personal growth, attracting positive energy and helping you stay motivated. Similarly, peacock feathers, a symbol of prosperity and power, can enhance your energy and success, especially if placed near your bed. Crystals, like white crystal balls, are also beneficial. They absorb negative energy and transform it into pure, positive energy, helping to purify your space. In conclusion, the objects you keep near your bed can have a profound impact on your sleep, health, and overall well-being. By removing harmful items and replacing them with positive influences, you can create a space that promotes deep, restful sleep and enhances your energy. Small changes in your environment can lead to significant improvements in your life, making everything flow more smoothly. Take time to reassess the objects around your bed and make adjustments as needed. Your bedroom is a sacred space that should nurture your body and mind, allowing you to fully recharge for the day ahead.